What's going on, guys? We've got another Exceed commentary 2-for-1 today, as we have Zain taking on Rose. I do have migohunter joining me in a bit. He is just going to grab some dinner, fuel up before this hopefully good match that we have between two solid players for sure. We're gonna have Zain on red side, bottom side of your screen. He's gonna be playing the 9 the Phantom. We've actually seen Zain's 9 the Phantom a couple times before on this channel against Rose, who's going to be bringing out the Linné. I believe this is maybe the second time we've seen Linné on stream. Actually, both these players are considered to be relatively strong players. We see the Androdite of Accord boosted, plus 0 to 1 range, hit, advance, or retreat 2, basically threatening the range 1 mix-up, and we see Rose go for her patented turn 1 Veil off strat. 9 immediately boosting speed in response, so we're threatening the range 3 mix-up here at range 4 for 9 the Phantom here. And Rose, of course, goes for the patent. She loves going for this. She hates frontside Linné, loves going for the backside Linné, and veils off immediately. We're going to see the sidestep come out from Linné. Naming spikes. This is probably just going to be a block or a slow, but probably a... The thing is, 9 can just dodge anything, so I don't expect this to be a slow. I just expect it to be a block. 9 can, of course, dodge with assaults because of this hit, advance, or retreat 2. Can't dodge sweep, or can't dodge with a dive if 9 chooses for that option at speed 6. But, of course, dive hits at range 4 anyway. I mean, this was basically assault spike, right? We'll take a look at this boost. Named card cannot hit you. We're going for the Morganite of Malice, which is going to go first. Morganite of Malice will hit for 4, stunning the 3 armor of the Skyfangs. Of course, we did not really take a look at 9's kit, although we have seen it in the past. And the hit effect will go off, making 9, Zain giving 9 the choice of advancing or retreating to. 9 obviously will retreat to here. Establishing range 4. Now, notably, 9 only starts with 1 copy of each of her specials in her deck, and the second copy is, of course, in the sealed area. Sorry for that random pause there. But we see the Seamoss Gate boosted here. Seal a card from your discard pile, take another action. So we're actually going to be sealing the Kunzite with the spike. I think Zain drew one too many there, yeah. Immediately boosting Kunzite, now draw 2. After the opponent's stunned, they must discard 2 cards at random. So pretty decent boost with a huge upside if you're able to get the stun off. Linné, of course, at range 4 has only like options that will most likely get stuns. Like Skyfangs will, where's her dive shape here, Flying Swallow. These are moves that'll get stunned by the slows, and that Uberite will go off as we see Rose just prepare here. Back to 9 here. Sitting at range 4, notably all of her range 4 special options are down, outside of her 1 copy of Navy Pressure here. We're going to see the roll come through, advance retreat 1, then strike, hit, gain advantage. So we're going to have to... I'm actually kind of betting that Rose kind of played sweep. I feel like Rose played sweep here. Both spikes down for 9. I mean, threatening the range 3 mix-up, but really this after effect is not something that you want to go through. So that's why I'm predicting that Rose will go for the sweep here with the guard. Not enough people play range 3 sweep, in my opinion, so good option there. Outside of that, there's really not a whole lot in Linné's kit that makes sense outside of that. So, yep, it is going to be the cross from 9, which will miss. And then it was the sweep from Linné. So both players will just kind of... will miss there. 9 back to range 6, where we are threatening a copy of Navy Pressure, 4 to 7, 6, 1, 5, with a sweep effect on it. We're going to see Zain boost Grasp. Zain drawing 2 cards again there. Plus 2 power on the Fierce. Linné has to definitely make some ground. She does not have the 2 gauge to threaten Diviner here. So we're actually just going to see Rose spend 2 force in the form of the Divine Blaze from hand to move to range 4. Now, once again, we are going to be talking about those dive options from Linné, whether it be actual dive or Flying Swallow. Back to 9 here, who again doesn't have the range 4 suite that she's normally used to. Basically just has those dives. Alongside the 1 copy of Navy Pressure. Probably going to see Zain prepare here. Yep, Zain preps again. Feeling confident in his position with the +2 power. 9 also a character, because she only starts with 25 characters in her deck, or 25 cards in her deck, excuse me. She's more likely to draw these EX normals. So maybe EX dive could be a threat that 9 is trying to threaten Lene with here. Of course, Lene, a C6 character, she does have Spike to move in. We're actually just going to see a reading come out. Wonder what we're going to name here. We could probably name... I mean... Yeah, we're just actually going to check. What would you name here? You could name Assault and then play Slow. I think there are 2 Assaults left in 9's deck. You can name... Rose actually naming Grasp, interestingly enough. 1 copy here. And the Grasp will miss. So we see a hand of 1, 2, 4, 6, 0, 1, 2, 4, 6, Lapis Lazuli of Lamentation, and the Flame Punisher. Yep, 9 going to play the sweep at 8 power, betting that Lene will move in. Yeah, sorry, we'll just take a look at the hand one more time. It's now 0, 1, 4, 6, Flame Punisher, Lapis Lazuli of Lamentation, which is, of course, her super dodge. Sweep makes sense here. No EX dive available for Zain. And yeah, this is going to be a 3 power Skyfangs hopping into an 8 damage sweep. Lene gets her cross pulled out. Normally cross is a really good card for Lene, just because Lene can play as a combat card and then boost it with her backside UA. I don't think we actually zoomed in on this, but Lene on her backside, as we see 9 go for the 9 shuffle. So basically what happens is that 9 will take a card from hand, put it into her gauge. The card that was supposed to go into gauge will go into the sealed area, and the card will be from the sealed area will come back to the hand. So basically what happened is block goes to gauge, sweep goes to the sealed area, and then the Amethyst of Annihilation comes back to hand. The nine shuffle, I guess. I don't know, the 9 triangle. I don't know, is there a good name for it? It's basically a shuffle. So we see initiation, it's probably just that Amethyst. It is the Amethyst. Assault will go first, hit for 4. Amethyst will hit back for 5 and yoink back the advantage, pushing her 2 as well. Not the worst wild swing for Lene. Actually got a decent trade in 4 for 5. Of course, 9 does get advantage again. 910 is super known, though. I forget what the range 3 threats even are. I feel like it was just a bunch of normals. She has a dive in her hand. Does Zayn just go for a dive and then just bet that this or the top card is not Assault? No, Zayn just goes for a safer prepare action here. Back to Lene, who will prepare as well. Normally, Lene on front side has a basically draw 3, and then the opponent draws 1. But Rose is the Lene player that actually doesn't go for front side at all. She plays 100% backside Lene. She does not like the fact that your opponent draws a card on the front side. Or I believe that's what she told me when we were talking about Lene in general as a character. 9, checking the discard of Rose. We're actually going for a reading here. This is... I mean, I'm assuming this is going to be a dive played. Oh, Rose has the Assault. Yeah, this Assault's going to definitely pop the dive. And yeah. Wait, it's a Flame Punisher? Oh no, that's even worse. Zayn forced to spend 2 gauge. Going for these readings, man. Zayn, as we've seen in earlier sets, loves to go for these like risky readings where they're like low percentage. But this, I just expected 9 to play a dive there. You know, take long side of the board. A card that performs relatively well, because the only card that would actually beat the dive would be the second copy of Assault, which coincidentally Rose did draw, but no, Zayn goes for the Flame Punisher here, 2 to 5, 7, 0, and Lene is gonna just Assault in that. I see a range 1 strike here from 9. It's going to be the Lapis beating the Cross. Both crosses down for Rose. Normally you don't really see Lapis as a combat card like this at range 1. With only a couple normal sealed. You usually see it with a lot more normal sealed as just kind of a dodge. But we'll take a look at this. Hit, you may seal a card from your discard pile. So obviously when 9 seals a card from her discard pile, she can take a card back. And looks like she's going to be taking the Navy Pressure. And after she can move a bunch, depending on how many normals are sealed, how many pairs of normals are sealed plus 1. So 9 can definitely move out the corner with this, which is what I expect her to do. Especially with both of Linnea's crosses down. Notably, this is optional movement, so it's not mandatory. 9's actually just going to take alongside the board, but stick at range 1. Perhaps not wanting to get hit by the Divine Blaze that Linnea can threaten here. Obviously, it hits at 1, but it is under curve. 1 grasp left in the deck. We're actually going to see a +1 power, now strike hit gain advantage from Linnea here. Linnea does have the 3 gauge to go for the Divine Blaze, which is what I'm predicting is why Zain stayed at range 1 to try to dodge that from happening. Linnea could be just going for it again, regardless of what range 9 chose there, whether it be 1 or 2. But yeah, I mean this is notably +2 power due to Linnea's action giving her +1 power, and then this boost also has +1 power. So it's gonna be a +2 power now strike. Pretty good, honestly. Very solid. Hit gain advantage as well for free, essentially. I mean, you're paying a gauge, so I guess it's almost like a critical effect of +2 power now strike hit gain advantage, which is very strong. It's like Akuma, except you gain advantage as well. Let's see what Zain responds with. Zain responds with the block, and it is going to be just the 5-power grasp. Perhaps trying to bait out the second grasp from Zain. Zain does not choose to bite. Linnea will push 9 into the corner, into her favored range of range 2, where cards like Elusive Flash come into play. 1 to 2, 4/4 attacks at range 2 do not hit you, as well as a mix-up with the Divine Blaze, which is still live for Linnea. Linnea yoinks advantage as well off that. I believe Zain discarded the Lapis Lazuli of Limitation from Gauge, and then took 1 damage there. This is Linnea's turn again. Notably, no special boosts left in the Gauge for Linnea. Linnea does have a Respect, just in case 9 for some reason ends up on the other side of the board. But nothing else besides that continuous boost for Linnea. So Linnea will just prepare. Back to 9 here. Range 2 a little bit uncomfortable for her. Also in the corner position as well as Zain prepares again. Back to 9. Or back to Linnea, excuse me. Linnea prepares in turn. Back to 9. Who has a full hand now. Rose checking the discard of 9. 9 has 7 cards in hand, 4 cards left in deck. As we stated before, 9 only has a 25-card deck, so we'll go through that faster as Zain now takes the time to look at Linnea's discard. Wonder if Zain would try for another reading here. Definitely Zain. We know Zain loves to go for those readings, but no, we're actually just gonna see a crossover, sticking to the range 1 though. However, for 9, not taking center, but sticking to range 1, taking alongside the board, which is always nice. Back to Linnea here. 6 cards in hand. Notably not a ton of threats live from Linnea. Linnea's probably going to be boost striking here, I'm assuming. If Linnea wants to strike. I don't remember if this is the first or the second cross down for 9. Because I feel like 9 is going to be attempting... If 9 has a cross, 9's going to be attempting to cross out of whatever Linnea throws here. If I had to guess. So our first real breather in the game. Both these players play relatively quickly, as we are basically firmly in the mid game here for 9 versus Linnea. Linnea reverts, putting that roll into her Gauge, and then immediately veils off again. So we'll take a look at the revert action that all Season 6 characters have. Add a card from your hand to your Gauge to revert, then take another action. And then, of course, her second action will be the second focus to veil off. Notably, this means this Using both foci to veil off means that Linne is a little bit slow, short on defensive slow options like sweep and focus are basically her only two, right? As we see, here's the patented Zain reading coming out. Hits, but it's just an Azerite Inferno, interestingly enough. So Azerite Inferno, 2 power, but look at that hit effect. You can basically just recur whatever you want here if you're Zain, and it's cards from discard pile as well. So looks like we're going to be stealing a Grasp here to bring back the Lapis Lazuli of Lamentation, and we're going to be stealing a Cross here to bring back the Emerald of Enmity into the hand. So big value there for Zain as far as cards are concerned. Not so much on the health, but looks like 9 is, at least for now, willing to spend that gauge pretty liberally on the Ultras over her Exceed side, which allows her to basically recur for free. I mean, not for free, I mean, it costs 4 gauge, but have 4 turns of recursion. Anyways, yep, as Rose it says in the chat, it is back to her. She does have the roll in the gauge as well, due to her last turn. Linne will just choose to prep, however. It's not the most impactful looking focus, or reading, excuse me, but still pretty good overall. And Azerite Inferno is always going to hit at range 1, right? This is always going to hit, unless we have a character with the reverse DP shapes, or speed dodges, or however you want to call them. Attacks with speed X or greater do not hit you. Linne does not have access to that. Linne's dodge, of course, is a range dodge. Attacks at range 2 do not hit you. So we're going to see the CMOS gate boosted for the second time from Zain. Steal a card from your discard pile, take another action. Costs a force, but you can use that very card to seal that card to bring that card back. So some shenanigans possible there. And looks like we are going to be sealing the Assault to bring back the Morganite of Malice back in hand. Zain now has 6 normals sealed. And of course, the Emerald, or excuse me, the CMOS Gate boost allows for another action to be taken by Zain here. Very, very strong boost. Very, very strong. As of course is, in my opinion, the rest of 9, but let's not get too much into that for now. We're going to see the Heliodor of Humility boosted, basically defend and. Defend and, you may steal a card from your hand. Looks like Morganite was sealed, and then Assault was taken back into 9's hand. That's super interesting, seeing how there's a reading up for... Is there a reading up for Linne? Or did Linne use both of them? Because, I mean, it's an Assault paired with a Defend boost, so it's going to be difficult to read at this stage of the... In this game state, excuse me. Just because this Defend boost makes that Assault look really good. But we're going to see Linne go for a reading here anyway. Linne's actually going to be reading a Dive. EX Dive coming out from 9 here. So this EX Dive will not be stunned. Moongyre will go first, hit for 3 damage, and then the EX Dive will not be stunned, or will hit for 1 damage after armor. Yeah. Because 9 has 2 defenses. Both dives now down for Zain. No more defend boosts, but no Assault in hand, but no readings left for Linne as well. As now we're at range 2. Main threat here, of course, is our EX Divine Blaze. Obviously 9 can circumvent that threat for now by just not striking. But Linne yoinks advantage so much, has 2 advantage boosts in her gauge at this moment. That this is a threat that Linne will be threatening very soon. Especially, I think EX is also up for Linne at this juncture. I wonder if 9 tries to bait it out by striking with a block here. A little bit unorthodox play, but we saw Taxi initiating blocks earlier this afternoon. Nope, we're actually just going to see 9 spend one force in the form of the second grass to move to range 1. Again, now 9 with this card, like threatening to hit this card, and we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 normal sealed, so it will be an advance to retreat 3. Notably, doesn't dodge sweep at with this positioning. Interestingly enough, from Lene. Lene will choose to prep. So just a reminder, Lene has a lot of ultras left in her deck. I'm pretty sure Lene has all 6 of her ultras left. 2 divine. No, Lene spent 1 ultra maybe to move. I don't remember which ultra it was. I think it was the Divine Blaze actually. So Lene, I believe, has 1 Divine Blaze, 2 Diviners, and 2 Elusive Flashes left in her deck. Only 12 cards in hand and deck as well. Not initiating a strike here. Probably just the Lapis Lazuli Lamentation. Could mix it up here and go for the Amethyst. But no, it is the Lapis Lazuli of Lamentation. This will be 2 power. 9 will not be able to dodge. Oh, 9 will be able to dodge a sweep. Because, of course, this has a hit effect of sealing a normal. So now that's normal number 6. 9 can now advance 1 and then retreat 3. Dodging the sweep. 2 power. God, what a character, huh?
Yeah, what a character.
What a character. Welcome, Migo, to the cast.
Hey. That's a lot of gauge.
That's a lot of gauge. I feel like Rose took the 2. I don't remember. Did you see?
Wait.
Did you see if Rose took the 2?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I can check. I can, like, stop the recording and check. Okay, I'm gonna... Alright, we're gonna be stopping the recording and checking. So, be right back, folks. Actually, no, wait. I'll cut this in, like, it'll be fine. Alright, we're back. Hopefully that cuts in... Oh, I probably should have even mentioned it. Because... yeah, it's Rose's turn. Here we go.
Oh, Lapis Lazuli dodge sweep blast interaction. Advance 4.
Yep, good card. Here we go.
Yeah, good card.
I'm assuming that they are in voice chat.
Have we seen 9 overdrive yet?
No, we have not. 9 went for a cheeky reading that missed and into a Flame Puncher, and then played an Azurite Inferno as well.
Oh, I see. That's what she's been spending her gauge on.
Yeah. Notably, the Flame Punisher missed, and this is still the health totals.
It's fine. Like, Lene needs to get a good sequence going.
Dude,
she could probably win,
I hope Zain drew after the Flame Punisher. I can't remember if he did.
Wow, when did that happen? A while back?
Like 20 minutes. I mean, I can check now. I have the What's video. Going on, guys? We've got the Divine Blaze, which is still live.
Alright, so after draw 2.
Oh, he did it. He did dive there. Yeah, it's an after draw 2. So it always happens because it's stun immunity.
Yeah.
Because
9 needs it.
Just for kicks. Yeah, just because 9 needs it, exactly.
You know, she doesn't need to be punished for missing.
Before close 1, now strike. Range 3 mixed up, and only both assaults down, and I believe both dives are down for Rose as well. So this is under curve. Could this be a Diviner? What if Rose would go for speed 4 Diviner here? Yeah. So Rose.
Diviner's on curve now.
No, Diviner's under. Oh yeah, it's on curve. It's a spike. Ooh. Oh, catches the Amethyst.
Woo, spicy. Zain tried to steal advantage.
Yeah.
And notably, it is Rose's advantage.
I feel like Amethyst would have lost to a lot of the options that Lene was threatening, though. Like, the only one it would have beaten was Flying Swallow.
Flying Swallow or...
Because both assaults are down. I don't think Rose is playing... I don't think Rose is playing a range 3 Fireball. See, rolled a range 2. Now this is the mix-up, right? Oh, wait. Yeah, that's not going to work. I was about to be like, wait, there's an assault. No, it's not cross, so that's not going to work. This is going to be a 7 power Divine Blaze. 8 power, excuse me. And Lene coming back with a vengeance. Push 3 doesn't even matter. Look, 9's already in the corner. Lene still, like, sometimes this push 3 sucks because if you're on short side of the board, then suddenly the opponent's so far away from you. Right?
Push 3 is good when you can corner the opponent, but not when
Zain also dropping that EX Assault at range 3 now. Only 2 cards left, and they are Coral and Kunzite, so this could be it.
Yeah, unless he gets a lucky wall swing, it just lights out.
Yeah. And this is the power of
Wow.
Lene, man. She just when the opponent's options are few, Lene comes and strikes.
Yep, and then makes you pay, makes you
Um,
regret for having no options to
yeah, so I'm
defend
pretty sure
yourself
this is
with.
a speed 4. I'm pretty sure it's speed 4. Zane's gonna have to wild swing. Surely Lane's not playing a card that loses to both of these, right? I mean, in theory, it could be a
No.
cheeky spike, but I don't think it is.
Uh, yeah.
So both assaults are down, both dives are down for Lene, I believe.
Okay.
So it's
Could
gonna
be
be like
Skyfangs even,
Skyfangs or Flying Swallow, if I had to guess. Or
or
even
even
a
Diviner.
diviner, yeah, exactly. Yeah, Zane go for the wild swing here. This seems right. Has to pull an assault or a Morganite. Sweep's not gonna do it.
Nah, no.
Rose coming back.
Played
Right as you
two
came
ultras in a
back
row.
too, Rose came back. I mean,
Hey,
you
nice.
can call it a comeback, but at the same time, like that's what Lene does, right?
Yeah, I saw Oldest Gate. I was like,
It's just
she's
that,
going to
yeah,
explode. Yeah, she's
yeah,
going to
it's the
go off
thing.
very soon.
Like Lene can just chain these disgusting advantages together. I mean, yeah, it is disgusting. And like if you don't have the answer, you don't have the answer. Unfortunately, Zane dropping that EX assault, which was the answer, into the basically guaranteed divine blaze, which I thought was a little bit questionable.
Yeah, I think dropping the EX assault.
Like
No, that
you
was
just
that was
take you just take it, right? Like there's no.
yeah. Surely d removing a 6 speed option that before closes to a 1 to 3 speed 6 option is removing that is worse than
And
getting +1
you still
armor.
have like life lead after that, and you're at range 3 when you have or you don't have life lead, but it's close. But you have EX assault in your hand at range 3. So we're gonna see Zane
Yeah.
bring out the Carmine against the Enchantress. This is what we've all been waiting for. I have no idea how this matchup
Oh.
goes.
Oh, Rose did tell me a line that she wants to use against Carmine as Enchantress.
Did she? Well, here's our opportunity.
Yeah, and the line is should I say it?
I mean, you might as well
I guess might as well we'll see it, yeah.
because we're gonna
We'll
see it.
maybe see
Because
her do it.
yeah.
But Enchantresses digs to your deck like crazy, so like just dig for lies, dig for parries, dig for
Oh
leads.
yeah, yeah. She told me this too.
Oh, okay, yeah, so you know it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just dig for
So
all the
because
anti boost
anti
stuff.
Carmine stuff,
Yeah.
and Enchantress could do it because she's Enchantress,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and she could even get a free reshuffle,
Yeah,
which is
yeah, yeah.
good.
She's not really in danger of decking herself out.
Yeah. I'm betting the one card he's keeping is a Blood Pool.
It has to be. Has to be. There's a world where he keeps like I don't know, like a thrust or something.
Yeah, it could be a Blood Pool or
A
Thrust
thrust or the one that recurs from the discard spin.
Rhine Blood. Yeah,
Yeah,
that one's very good.
because spin is also a range 4 option. So
Yeah, I can see
anyway,
that.
here comes the Blood Pool turn 1 at range 3.
Yeah, why not range 2? Why range 3?
Range 3 introduces assault into the mix up,
Oh, okay.
which range 2 does
So it's
not.
like Thrust Result. Okay, I see.
Yeah, well, it's like assault spike mix up here. So we see, is this a speed 7 homing orb?
It could be.
Is this a speed 7 homing orb? We'll take a look at homing orb here.
Wow, and it pretty much beats like everything.
No, it trades with spike. Oh no, it doesn't.
No, you can push pull.
It's push or pull 1. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Wow, range
I guess
7.
I would just play something to not get stunned, right? Assuming.
Yeah, you just play something. You just play one of your billion armor guard options, right?
Yeah, just if you think you're gonna lose a combat,
Especially because
just
you're
play
not getting
something
spiked here.
Blood Pool.
Block will work. It's flying charge. Crossover as well. So Enchantress will spend 3 force on this. Which is kind of weird because Enchantress will not have very much in hand afterwards. She'll have 1 card in hand, which is a little bit awkward.
Oh.
But Carmine's not likely to strike or anything, right? Because Blood Pool's going to be on the other side. It's most likely to be like a Carmine Shuffle, maybe. Carmine Shuffle's not great here, though.
No, it really isn't. It doesn't help him.
So we have 5 power flying charge. I'm assuming Carmine will probably discard 1 force and take a 1.
Yeah.
There it is. Drops the assault. Takes one.
Flying
Yeah,
charge, she EX'd it to antitrust because it gets enough defenses.
yeah, that's 1 guard, 5 defense. And yeah, here comes the Carmine Shuffle. Back
But
1.
it's not
Blood Pool comes
not
up
very
1.
effective for him.
We're going to see the Destructive Force hit the opponent may discard up to 2 cards. If they do not discard 2 cards,
Destructive Force is a
plus
very
3
good
power.
boost against Carmine.
Yes. Prepare action coming from Carmine. A little bit low in resources after that block. Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, that was another Carmine Shuffle, of course. Yeah, I forgot that Blood Pool was behind. Yeah. Enchantress has a turn to strike, but crosses pretty free. Oh, tech. That's actually the second. That's actually the second tech from Rose already.
Yeah. Unfortunately, she's down her techs.
Yeah, she had to spend the first dive on the EX
Did she
flying
draw?
charge.
Oh yeah. I was about to ask if she drew for end of turn, but I realized that this was Enchantress.
Yeah, no, Enchantress is. I'm about to zoom in on Enchantress. Enchantress does not draw for end of turn on front side. The Force Queen.
Maybe she just has to play a mix-up here.
Um,
She has nothing good in hand to...
the problem is Carmine can just cross. See...
Critical attack.
Critical. This is a big investment now. Surely Carmine... I mean, if Carmine has cross, this is... Oh, even... Or that. Now we're threatening the speed, range 3 grasp.
Yeah.
I don't know, it felt a little
he got a lot of blood pools very early.
Maybe it's because the last 2 cards in her hand are ultras, and she's just going to teleport to the other side. That
True.
seems okay, reasonable. Reading.
Okay, we see... Oh, shit.
Oh, this could be big. Misses.
Oh,
It's
no.
not big. EX grasp. Well, I mean, you don't even need EX. You just play the 1.
Oh my god, what a hand.
You just play 1.
You don't need to play EX.
2. I mean,
I guess he wants to extract 1 damage?
it doesn't matter.
Is that overkill?
Yeah, it's overkill. I mean, because...
Oh, well.
Because Enchantress not playing focus there, right?
Yeah.
And
No,
now
definitely
as
not, when you call it Spike.
Now as Enchantress, you've gotten rid of both grasps this early.
Yeah, that's good at least. Not the worst.
Although the hand was cross
And
thrust
Carmine
sweep.
totally known.
The hand was pretty gross. Carmine needs to spend a turn to
Flip?
exceed here. Yeah. Superior sweep? Why? Why?
Oh.
I don't get it.
Maybe she just matches dive here.
No dives for Enchantress.
Oh yeah.
But
Good match. Spike
I don't know. It just feels like that was the proper turn to exceed. Like that was a turn where Carmine had room to exceed. I think. Right?
Yeah, I think so.
Like into a wild swing even. Oh, just be better.
Unlucky. Yep. He crafted his deck.
Just crafted his deck super well. Wow, that's unfortunate for
No,
Enchantress.
I respect the bloodletting. Oh.
Do you? Because I don't.
No, I respect the spike attempt.
Oh, I respect the spike
just-
attempt. Yeah.
Yeah, just cause like half of Carmine's deck loses to it. You know?
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I get that. No, the spike there is
Even with
definitely
even with
the right
the
play.
yeah.
See, the bloodletting boosted now, so this is like a scuffed dissolve.
Yeah, I mean the plus 3 guard is also
Plus 3 guard's
in
relevant,
some
especially at
situations.
range 1.
I played bloodletting before to like gain like a million guard and like survive a 10 power hit and trade back positive.
Yeah, but like this, it just feels like there are turns here where Carmine has a little bit of room to breathe to exceed.
Yeah.
So we see another strike here. Nobody flying charges down, which is kind of like a funky mid speed that dodges things. So I wonder what this is from Rose. Could it be like a Spiral Orb, maybe? I don't know. Spiral Orb doesn't trade very well, though, is the thing. Could
I
it?
don't
Well,
know.
we saw the hand. The hand has a sweep left for Carmine.
Yeah, we know it's not dive because both dives are down.
Both dives
so-
are down. But we
So
know
she's-
that Carmine has a sweep in hand. Like Carmine almost certainly is responding with sweep. What beats sweep here? Flying charge? No, flying charge is down. EX flying charge is down. I have no idea what this is.
Don't think anything.
The Spiral Orb to undercut the speed on the bloodletting.
Oh yeah, undercut. Yeah, it's 1 speed. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Yep. Yeah, that's a good
Enchantress will get a
choice.
fresh hand off it. 0 gauge. So probably no exceeding happening this time around. So sweeps
Yeah,
hit
so they
effect
both
will
take
go
4,
first. Yeah. Drops the parry.
and she can get a fresh hand and hits and evenly trades.
Yeah.
Good.
Or if she likes her hand, she could just draw 3 cards.
Yeah.
Right? Like if the last, yeah, she likes it. Okay, Carmine has 2 unknown cards in hand, so now's the time to go. The problem is you're at a weird position. You're on short side of the board at range 1, which seems bad.
Bad for Enchantress, yeah.
Yeah. It's just when your flying charges are down, that's really like flying charges are your main combat way of getting across, right?
Getting out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's down.
She still has her Dark Strafe. She still has.
Yeah, and it's Enchantress, right? Enchantress has ways to get out, but I'm just saying that there's no way to do it while also dealing damage to Carmine with Strike.
That's true.
Because the EX flying charge was spent turn 1. Here comes the flip finally. Oh, VO?
No, Vio's.
That left card is focused in his hand because he almost VO'd. But then
Yeah, that's
but
true.
then chose to keep the focus in hand and then shuffled it afterward, but I'm pretty sure like it's still the middle card, whatever.
I feel like Carmine never ever needs to VO unless he
Just
wants an
like
extra gauge.
incredibly um yeah. I mean, one way to close out games is like with the ultras. So I could see merit for it, but Carmine also just does build gauge pretty. I mean, it's a season 6 character.
Yeah.
So we see the ground break come out. Notably, Carmine has to retreat too. Otherwise, they take 5 non-lethal damage.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because there's no room to advance. I already disabled the board on the right side, so that's not legal either. Although Carmine's probably just totally okay with retreating too, because he's just gonna be Carmine shuffling on his turn anyway.
He just retreats to and then puts down a blood pool, right?
Yeah, he's gonna be putting down a
Because he
blood
doesn't
pool
really care.
anywhere. Yeah, this seems totally fine. I don't know, this game already feels kind of lost for Enchantress, I'm not gonna lie.
I think it is. That reading needed a hit. And
Yeah.
so the whole game was decided on that turn, pretty much.
Yep, and Carmine steps forward, interestingly enough. At the
Doesn't
very
have any
least, no
grass.
grass, but I mean, there's a twist left,
Oh yeah, there is.
which is
And
1
a
to
trust
1 to
left
4,
somewhere.
6, 7. CC, or move across, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, Enchantress has Infinite Force, and what are you gonna do with 2 Fire Waves, right?
She's almost through her whole deck and she only did 5 damage though. That's
Yeah.
not good.
That's not good. That's not good.
Yeah.
Luckily, the deck comp is in such a way that, like, once Rose gets through a reshuffle, I mean, Carmine's out of Grasp. You can parry the second twist. And then all of a sudden, Carmine doesn't really have very many fast options.
No.
So that's
He dropped the cross as well.
I'm assuming that's what Rose is going to try to go for to attempt to come back here.
Mhm.
There's totally merit in Zain just like reshuffling very soon for that reason.
He might have to.
Yeah.
He wants to represent options.
Yeah. Notably, Carmine can still Carmine shuffle with the twist, but then you're committing a 3rd blood pool with only 1 on the appropriate side. You're standing on 1. And then if you get stunned, it's a bad deal, but Enchantress also out of spikes, though, because that defend is the 2nd spike.
And she dropped her second spike.
Yeah. Zayn go for a reading here.
Uh-oh.
This reading stat should probably super likely to hit 6 in hand, 3 in deck.
Yeah, that's high probability it'll work.
I wonder what normals are left. It's like an assault's left, I think, for Enchantress. Maybe a grasp. I don't know.
Hmm.
Cross left for Enchantress. I feel like Enchantress actually has a lot of normals left. She has a lot of normals left outside of that spike.
No, I think this reading's gonna hit.
Yeah, for sure. Reading block into the gimme that.
Ignore armor.
Yeah, ignores
It's
armor.
not gonna stun. Not gonna stun.
It's not gonna
but
stun, but it pushes pulls,
It puts
right?
it in a bad spot though. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Block should go to
Enchantress is going to
Gage.
spend force to get out, but yeah, block should go
Block
to
should go to
Gage.
Gage. Doesn't ignore guard.
Yep. There's the second Gage for Enchantress, but this is looking
This life deficit is bad.
this is looking bad. Yeah, this is looking really bad. The theory not really working out here, unfortunately. Theory got hard countered as Zain read a block as well. Did Carmine gain 2 life? Yeah, I think he did. I think he was at 25.
He was at 95.
Yeah, okay. What a card.
It's alright.
It's alright.
Not bad.
It's not bad. We see the Rebirth come out to put any number of cards from your hand on the bottom of your deck in any order, then draw that many cards +1.
So she's getting her last options and also
Yeah,
curating her wild
she
swings.
didn't like what she had before. Or curating the wild swings, yeah. Carmine initiate to strike. If it's second twist, this game's over.
It must be a slow, right? I mean, what does she?
I mean, it's probably a slow, but I mean, if it's second twist, this game's over. Oh.
Okay. Oh,
I mean,
nice.
the problem is
Well-
Carmine still deals 5 damage and then picks up 2 of those blood pools, so like it's totally fine.
Oh yeah.
Like I mean, the game's
And he'll
over.
get advantage as well.
Yeah, the game's over, but that's cute. EX Sweep is a pretty good option into Carmine.
Did he spend the Gage for a twist? He did.
I think he did. He spent the sweep. The EX Sweep will hit back for 7, make these life totals look a little bit closer.
Yeah.
Zain does not want the twist in his gauge.
Drops the.
Zain wants to put the twist on the board instead of in his gauge for some reason.
Twist is in discard. Wait.
Yeah, twist can be in gauge if he wants it to, because he just has to not put it on the board. But we're gonna assume that Carmine put it on the. It's fine. The game's over. But
It's not on the board though.
Carmine have to move before he draws the card. Have to move before drawing. Because it actually like super matters.
It does matter.
Yeah. Just shuffle it back in and redraw IMO. Okay, they're fine. Alright, Roses. I mean, if Rose is fine, then I'm fine.
Yeah, it's up to her really.
Yeah. Also, this is like way worse positioning than the retreat. I don't know what's going on. Wait, what's going on? What's going on with this blood pool positioning? Whatever, it's fine. Like, why is Carmine standing on top of one? Oh, what is this hand? EX rapid beam. There's all the force that Enchantress wanted. Maybe you see the critical attack boosted.
Fortunately, the bottom of her deck.
Yeah. Well, actually, she put both of them on the bottom of her deck, but they're like bottom 8. I don't think it really mattered though. I don't know what Carmine's doing standing on top of a blood pool, but I'm assuming he'll correct it this turn. Surely this is just a step back blood pool behind, or on Enchantress, excuse me. Please, okay, yeah, thank you. Oh yeah, I saw a mouse over his deck, it's like, oh my god. Not again. Nope, Zain
He has to
remembers.
advance if you want anyway. It's mandatory.
Yeah, but he has to
And
do
surely
it before
not
drawing the card.
everyone.
Yeah, surely he's not. Well, advancing one into the corner is
I
actually
think so.
totally fine. Carmine doesn't mind sitting in the corner, I think.
No.
Like, that's totally fine.
Just that the blood pools he has don't really become relevant for range.
Yeah. So no fast options left in Carmine's deck. Outside of one thrust at speed 6. And then,
Do you have
like,
a cross?
what, is there a cross left? I feel like there isn't. Maybe there is. Maybe I'm misremembering. You're right, there's a cross
so.
left. There's a cross left. So, like, while this game is, like, probably over, it's not 100% over.
No, maybe Enchantress will get some good answers from her
Loki,
new
this
deck.
is like a +4 power boost or +3 power boost on the board here.
+3, yeah.
Yeah. The only thing is, I mean, Carmine will draw 3 cards and has 2 dissolves left among those 12 cards.
If only it was just +3 stuff, +3, the opponent draws 3.
Okay, Rose
She's
going
just going
for it.
for it.
Oh, just that ultra exists. Oh, but Rose
I
flies
just
out
blank
of it.
charge away.
Yeah. So we can take a look at this ultra here. And yeah,
Nice.
advance all the way to the side. So this is an ultra that stems from the trap boost. Zayn spends all of his gauge and misses.
Yeah, this blood pool, the blood pool over here doesn't pop because she's there now.
Yeah, 'cause she's all over there. They're just figuring this out. I think Zayn took the appropriate amount of damage. Zayn definitely took the
So you should
appropriate
take
amount of
5.
damage.
Should take 5 and draw 3.
Oh wait, Zayn didn't take any damage?
Yeah, they didn't take any damage.
Zayn was at 20? Oh, he was at 20, yeah. And then Carmine draws 3. That was a 9
she
power
can-
flying charge mitigated by the 2 armor of this card that I have to
Enchantress can
censor.
zone
We're not using the family-friendly version of Carmine. And I mean, that's a start. That's a start.
No, yeah. If she can zone, then maybe she's fine.
I mean, you really can't zone, but... And then Carmine has to advance 2, surely, yeah. Advance 2, now threatening a speed 6, thruster, cross.
Yeah, cross does hit here. Maybe it has the cross.
It's the new thing to...
hand.
Yep, it's the new thing to try to counter. Very, very rare to see a Carmine game end in 0 gauge. Very rare.
Yeah.
I feel like usually there's a lot more than 0 in there, but the reading,
Whipping out.
this
Okay.
could be big. Reading spike,
Like.
EX spike in response. Oh,
Oh. He has the EX spike. Oh,
Rose went for it.
Kind of lucky.
Rose
Oh, well.
went for it. Notably, that ultra does not pop, but that's okay. That yeah, they removed the blood pool there. Doesn't actually get removed, but that's okay. Carmine takes game 2. Started off really far ahead. Just drew all of the fasts.
He had like grass, cross. And,
Yeah,
like, 3
and
blood
even
pool.
had like so many fasts, was able to like waste fasts and was still totally okay, right, with the EX grasp. As we see, all right, they've handled it.
Yeah, it was just a bigger life swing.
Yeah. So
And she
game
could
game
really come back
3,
home.
Rose can repick the Enchantress if she wants. She doesn't have to. She can go to the Jin or the Dan. Zayn will be forced to switch. Has the 9 and the Yuzu on his team. So Zayn one of the few players going for the 3 character roster.
Right.
Doubling up on season 6. Interestingly enough. 9 and Yuzu, both very strong characters. Wonder if Rose goes to the Jin here. Jin. I think Jin beats 9. Jin Yuzu's like
Dan.
Rose go for the Dan and Zayn go for the Yuzu. Well, this is gonna be a time. This is gonna be a time.
There's gonna be some RNG involved here.
Yeah, there's a little bit. Depending on how much or Zayn likes to go for the gauge swing sometimes, I think. If I remember correctly. So this should be yes, good. Great. Dan into Yuzu. Yuzu has a bit of a blind spot at range 2.
Yeah, Yuzu's range 2 is
Yuzu's range
Very
2 is mostly consisting of undercurve assaults and the assault like, etc. I feel like. Or Casho when she draws Casho.
Yeah. So yeah, and Dan's best range is range 2, right?
Yeah. It's like crit wild swings into range 2 seems like a good plan for Rose here. If I had to guess, that's what the game plan is.
And Yuzu can't even match Kasho safely on defense because you never know.
Because
I feel like Dan could easily match speed six
Kasho gets caught. I mean,
or
like Dan has so
crit
many.
wall swings.
Yeah, like Dan has advances, and like, dude, if you Kasho into Shiso, Dan also has how to dodge random things as well. Because
How
a lot of users' movement is not before, but it's on hit or after, right? On
Right.
Kasho and etc. This is gonna be a time.
Yeah.
I think this is
This
the
will
first time I'm
be.
seeing. No, it's the second time I'm seeing Rosa stand on stream.
Oh, only your second?
On stream, on cast in tournament.
Oh, I see. When's the
Uh,
other time you saw her?
I saw her. I saw her lose to City Serena because she didn't like know.
Oh,
She didn't like know. She wasn't a knower.
oh yeah, that makes sense.
You can check that video out on the channel. I believe it was LeBruce versus Rose, if I'm not mistaken. It's way back though. It's like months ago, 6 months ago at least. So we
Hmm.
see Dan mull 4 immediately going first. Yuzu only mulling the one card. Range 4 mix up for Dan is Danku, speed 6. Godoken, speed 4 does not move. Danku, speed 6 does move. And of course, dive, which does a little bit more damage than Danku. And advances 3 as well. Expecting to see that kind of strike happen because Rose kept one card in hand, and yeah, there it is. Yuzu does
Third one
not
mix
have
up.
an answer for. I mean, not very many characters have an answer for all three of these, right? Does any character have an answer for all three of these?
Very
Dan
few.
does. If you're in the Dan mirror, there you go. Just play EX Danku on defense.
And that'll beat everything he opens with. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, he can't
Carmine
even bounce
does.
out.
Carmine has spin.
Or I spin. Yeah. Well, spin's a good card.
Good card. Wonder what Zane goes for here. I mean, this is basically just what did
Just
Dan draw.
block.
Oh,
Oh,
dive
nice.
against the Kiri. So dive will go first hit for 4 damage. Kiri will hit back for 3 and draw a card.
I like the Kiri. Yeah. It just play. I mean, you just hedge against the 2 out of 3, right?
I mean, it mitigates damage, draws a card even if it's Godoken.
Yep.
Superior coming out for Yuzu. Don't think I mentioned in this video that Season 6 has new normals, but they do. Or new normal boosts. I feel like I mentioned it every video, though, so the super fans will know already. The hundreds of people clicking on Mix's video, for example. So we
That video
see
blew up.
Psycho Glory get boosted. That's already my most viewed video. Isn't that wild? So we see
That's
Yuzu
crazy.
boosts in my Season 6? No way.
She is weird warrior.
I know she does. That's crazy. I know, we're just eat your heart out, seasons 1 through 5. Tech hit.
Uh-oh.
I feel like,
Just block.
yeah, I feel like that's just blocking here,
Block.
or like
Just
drawing
just
for block. Yeah.
Luckily, Yuzu does have a range 1 spike.
Nope. This can be anything. I don't really feel like maybe probably just assault. Okay, assault like 6 power,
On curve.
6 power on
Because of
curve.
speed.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. It's for 6.
Yuzu advance 1 space
One
more
too
than she
many.
should have.
Yeah.
Yuzu would much prefer to be at range 3 over range 4.
She likes range 4 when she has her 1/4x6.
Oh, she does have it live now, yeah. And Dan just wild swung a Danku. The only problem with the 1/4x6 is that it advances 4. It's like you advance into every slow. But I mean, you can
Oh,
mix it
yeah,
up.
that's
You
true.
mix it up with the spike like that she has, Tachi.
Yeah. Yeah, Yuzu can play mix-ups.
Good early lead here for Yuzu. Building up. Gauge has the 7 for the Kasho. So notably, this has plus X power, where X is the top card. You see another reading here from Zane.
Reading.
Loves going for these.
He loves reading.
On the correct boost, unlike what Tassie tried to do earlier today. on the correct boost this time.
Ifogor.
Reading block. Try to read the second block. That's spicy.
Doesn't
Just
land.
smash assault, right? Yeah.
Yeah. The fastest assault match
Jesus.
ever. Yep.
I get.
Well,
Oh wait, no, that's not
gets
the
had-
second. Okay, no, okay. Yuzu's the one who discarded the block. Okay, so Dan had 2 blocks left. It's like, wait, didn't Dan just spend a block? But no, it was Yuzu who tech hit earlier. It's like, what is going on here? And this is a hand. Shiso is a thing. It's not a thing yet, but it's a thing in the future, I guess.
It's pretty disgusting.
Yeah.
What?
The only problem with Shiso is that you can only make one of them free.
You can only make one of them free. Oh.
Yeah, so either you make one EX free or you like dump one to make the other one free. You can't have 2 free Shisos when they're both in hand.
She had EX Shiso, Legendary Taunts.
EX Shiso, Leg
Grasp
Taunt,
and-
Grasp, and I feel like a special of some sort.
This special. Okay.
Denku. Move 3, add a card. So she is holding EX Shiso and a random card. That's pretty threatening. Yuzu just preps. Yuzu down a block. What if... Yeah, okay, she just swing. Just swing with the Shiso. 8 power, 6
Might as well
speed.
put it face up. Okay, there's literally
There's nothing
can't be
else.
anything
Mathematically, this can't be anything else. Does Yuzu have the EX cross or block? Second block.
Just block. Forehead.
That would actually be like a massive swing as far as health totals are concerned. It's 8 power.
Yeah, this is
Yuzu can also respond with EX sweep or EX focus. Nope. Sad.
oh, just takes 8 to the
Yep.
draw.
Yeah. 8 gain advantage for Dan as
Gain
well.
advantage. Oh goodness
Oh
me.
no!
Oh,
What is that? Wait, is it the grasp? No, Yuzu or Dan spent the grasp. There's the block. Oh, it's sweep. Jesus.
Oh my goodness.
At least, at the very least, like while getting your
Oh, getting it
block
over here is good.
swept is sad. Getting hit by sweep is worse, I think, because you're down to 8 life. Then it's like this block is deceptively okay.
Yeah. Getting rid of over here is really relevant. Over here is just a really nasty way to beat flows, and also it has unsheath on it.
And also unsheath, yeah.
Both sides of the card are good.
Rose being a lady and letting Zay know that he doesn't need to spend any additional force.
Doesn't use pen anymore.
I would
He's like
let it
winning.
go, man. Spend as much force, generate as much force as you want, my guy.
Oh, you want 8
Oh, you
armor?
want 10
Go
armor?
ahead.
That's okay with me. Dan at range 1 for the crit wild swings, which is not optimal. Yeah, just
You're
goes
not
for a
going too
prep
crazy.
instead. Range 1's not fantastic, I think. It's a lost boosted for Yuzu. Prep again for Dan. Just a rebuild phase, really.
Well, imagine not playing Kurenai and just boosting in the Ultra. Bad.
Really? Because I never played Ultra. Are you kidding me?
It's okay to play.
Dog, you printed Swift on a boost on a season 6 character for me. Let me play that real quick. Let me play that. Ooh, advanced retreat 2 then strike. Moving to range 3. Range 3 mix up again.
With +1 speed too.
With +1 speed, pretty nasty. Could just be See, the thing is, I would claim that this is on curve dive, except we know Zane's gonna use his dives. I was about to say we know Zane's gonna use his dives for reading, but no, it is the dive. Color me shocked.
He's shocked that he didn't play reading.
Yeah.
Fair.
Zane, or
Rose
excuse
takes
me, Dan spends a grasp and a block. This is a slow coming with both dives down from Rose. Sweep and
Mashing,
focus,
Yep. Doesn't even lose a card. Nice.
Not bad at all. Full value.
Yeah.
Draws a
I like
card.
this aggressive striking from Rose here.
Yeah, usually done only 10 HP. And a little bit too close for a lot of things is Yuzu right now, I think.
Yeah, she can't really play Kasha safely.
So, oh no, she can.
Unless she
Well,
exits it.
so the thing is, now she can play Kasha just because both grasses are down. She can play Kasha on offense as we see the tryhard come out. Plus
Oh,
2
both
power.
grasps are down?
Both grasps are down. Rose discard the second grasp to pay for the block. So Kasha is actually looking super safe right now. Defend come out. Yeah, the only like crazy thing Dan can do is Dan can like predict Kasho with like a Godoken or something, or like a How.
Oh,
But that is crazy. Although How with a defend boost actually looks totally okay. It just gets stuffed by Kiri, but Kiri's down and
no, the only
sweep.
problem is that she has +2 power up.
Oh yeah, not with the +2 power. Yeah, so the
Yeah.
Psycho Glory boosted. Your attacks are critical. Although I'm not sure if Rose would go for a crit wild swing here. Oh, I forgot. Dan also has that bad card, that 7 speed. Psycho Harai Goshi.
Yeah, he has a grass leg, yeah.
Yeah.
He
I
wants to
forgot about
call
this
out.
card. This card is most memorable for me because it's always the one. I have like a hand. I have like a deck of like 12 cards as Dan, and I have one copy of that in my deck, and I have my range 3, and I always wild swing it. Unsheath.
Going pretty unsheathed.
What is this? This is a
There's
mess.
It's just, my God, it's just letting Jesus take the wheel.
5 of these 6 options loose across,
Crit wall swing. Okay.
right?
Might as well. Yeah.
5 of those 6 options loose across. Hits the one that doesn't loose across, and leg taunt will trade.
Oh, validate. Maybe.
Um,
It's just something good to pull up.
leg
She
taunt
can
is
even steal. She can even steal advantage, right?
yeah, she plays like an assault. The only thing is she'll be taking 6 damage off this.
Yeah.
But like the thing is, she's not really using her gauge for anything else. Leg taunt will build gauge 3 for the How, which is the only ultra left in her deck. Depends on what's in her hand. If she has a decent follow up in her hand.
Yeah, it's all entirely dependent on. She's any good. Okay, nice.
She'll
keeping.
keep. All right. So the etc. will go first. We'll hit for 6 because leg taunt has 2 armor currently.
And she's not stunned, so she gets to keep Psycho,
Yeah.
which is good.
And then the leg taunt will advance up to 3, then draw a card, and then execute a card. Don't need to execute a spike because there's no defense, or don't need to execute a spike because there's no defenses involved. Probably just gonna be like a sweep or something. Yeah, second sweep.
Sweet.
Hit back for 6.
Nice.
That's pretty good. That's actually super good.
And she keeps Psycho Glory.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be Dan's turn.
And
Actually,
Yuzu's
no,
out of
never
4.
mind. Never mind,
No,
she gained advantage. She gained
advantage is
yeah.
gained by Yuzu, but Yuzu at range 1. That was very Jesus take the wheel.
Yeah.
There was like a dive in there too at range 1. There was a block in there. Funnily enough, I called out that 5 of the 6 options lost across, and Yuzu swung the one that beat cross. But it wouldn't have beat crit cross on a wild swing.
True.
And of course, Yuzu was stunned, so it actually gets to sustain the +2 power as well.
Yeah.
Broken boost. All these people trying to tell me Season 6 doesn't have a boost kit. Take a look at Yuzu.
Yeah.
Because Tryhard's a real thing, Swift's a real thing, whatever the boost on Tachi's a real thing.
Yeah, C6 is plenty of, actually, not plenty, but like a decent amount of boost
Decent
characters.
amount. Respect for 0? What? Why? What's the difference between respect for 0 and prepping outside of the grass can no longer be red?
Getting rid of I guess.
It's a change towards 1 even. And Grasp is like a totally good option here. It's 6 power at 8 speed. I'm so confused. EX?
No.
What EX is this? It's EX Psycho Haragoshi.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. It is.
And it's gonna be 6 power too.
Yeah, you need,
Just spent a lot.
Yuzu needs focus, and focus would swing the game back pretty heavily.
Oh, yeah.
Because focus makes it 1 combat territory for both players. But it's like basically only focus that Yuzu can throw for that.
Yeah.
Like if Yuzu has focus, it's actually really bad for Dan because it's actually just 1 combat territory. And Rose is out of grasp as well. Yeah. The 1-4-7-6 is looking super free if Yuzu has a grasp, right? Or Yuzu has a focus right now.
fact that
Yeah, I
she's
don't get
not
this
mashing.
respect for zero. I feel like just you swing with the grass, man. If you're gonna if you want to get rid of it so bad, just swing with it.
Yeah,
And then
I don't
if
know.
you're like afraid of it, just do anything else.
I mean, does Rose even have a second reading?
I don't know. I mean, I don't get this respect for zero at all, though. I don't like it at all. It just says pass turn.
Yeah, like I understand like
That's not gonna work. That's game.
that's not gonna work. Yep.
Rose takes set 2-1 over Zayn.
Well done.
Well done.
Wait, was there another EX that's a slow or something that she was trying to read?
I don't know. I could take a look, I guess.
He had the focus.
He had the focus?
He did.
Then okay,
In his hand.
what other EX could this have been? Block, focus, sweep, spike, dive, assault. It could have been EX cross, which is the same thing. Which performs the exact same way.
Yeah, the Kasho wasn't beating either
Koryu,
of her EXs,
Denku,
right?
Shiso, Godoken. It was actually just Shiso. Or it was actually just Saikyo Haragoshi. It was nothing else. Oh, sorry, you know what? There's one other possibility. It could have been Hao Godoken. Naturally.
How?
Yeah, it could have been the range one Hao.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, it could have been
that would
that.
have been funny.
But no, yeah, he had the focus in hand. Huh.
He did.
Really questionable
And then,
endgame
yeah,
there then from Zayn, I think.
yeah. Well, that was a mistake.
Really
That was a mistake
questionable.
on
Like
Zayn's part.
the last two turns, like respect for nothing.
Yeah,
and
because
to-
focus would make him survive with 1 HP, right? And then
Yeah, and then you're at one combat territory with that card in hand. Like with that
and
card.
then you just Kasho, and then you just
Yeah, and like
Lord Dan's life.
Rose didn't have Rose did not have a block.
Yeah.
It's like really like Zayn should have won that. Zayn should have won that set.
Yeah, just small
Just-
mistakes like that. No,
just like-
in this case, it's a big mistake.
That's a
but,
bit. No, those are like
I mean, like,
two big mistakes at the very end.
oversights like that will cost you games.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the difference. I think that's the difference between a tournament win and a tournament loss right there. Just those, just a little, just those like, they're not little, but like those missteps at the end. That was just the difference, right?
Yep.
Anyway, that's it for me, Migo. Thank you so much for joining me after your dinner. Hope you had a good dinner, by the way.
Yeah, roast duck is pretty good.
Rose takes us at 2-1. We'll move to 1-0. Zayn drops down to 0-1. Just the start of the tournament. We got plenty more games coming your way. Go check out Migo's channel for more content. I think he's casting a match tomorrow. He's actually also playing in the tournament tomorrow. Maybe he'll cast that. Maybe, or if I won't cast that, then he'll probably post his POV on his channel as well. But go check out his channel. He's got some good stuff. He's got a really helpful video on Season 6 normal boosts as well, which you should check out, because I think it's definitely an interesting topic. It's definitely a polarizing topic. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, and enjoyed the content, feel free to hit the like, feel free to hit the subscribe, feel free to hit the bell. I don't know if there's anything else to hit, but that's it for me. We'll catch you for the next one. Bye bye.